This is a recipe for traditional hot and sour soup. It's a tasty treat, especially for the cold winter days ahead. For today's recipe, we're making hot and sour soup. So this is the wood ear mushroom. So you only need maybe 2 or 3 pieces. This will expand when you soak in water. Soak in the water for at least 1 to 2 hours. So here we have some wood ear mushrooms soaking. So it expands quite a bit. So one piece like this becomes this size. So maybe twice as big. And then we have 6 Chinese mushrooms here soaking. So you can soak these for about an hour, and the wood ear mushrooms soak for about an hour, maybe more, maybe up to 2 hours. So we rinsed out the pork bone after we parboiled it. So we're going to put it into the water here. So there's about 8 to 10 cups of water. So we're going to simmer the pork bone for 45 minutes to an hour. You can use chicken stock if you like, or beef stock. I just happen to have this pork bone from the pork leg roast we had the other night. So here we have half a cup of the wood ear mushrooms. So I'm just going to cut it into thin slivers. So these are the Chinese mushrooms we soaked for at least an hour. You can soak it overnight if you like. So just cut these into small pieces. So you take out the stems. So the stems are taken off. So you have here maybe half a cup or a little bit more. You can make this recipe vegetarian. Just use vegetable broth and no meat. So here I have about 4 ounces of roast pork left over from the roast that we had a couple days ago. So I'm just going to cut it into small pieces here. So you can use chicken too if you like, or beef. So that's about 4 ounces there. I'm going to add the pork from the roast, just for added flavor in the broth. You can skim the froth from the surface. So just do that a few times while the broth is simmering. So here we have the half cup of Chinese mushrooms I'm going to put in. So now we put in the wood ear mushrooms. I have a half cup here. I sliced it real in thin strips. So next I add some light soy sauce, also known as regular soy sauce. So we're just going to put about 4 tablespoons in there. So you can put salt in there too, but soy sauce has salt. So I'm not going to put any salt. Some people like to add some salt. So next we're going to add some dark soy sauce. So generally dark soy sauce is sweeter. Also add some dark color to it, to the soup. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons. So some dark soy sauce will darken the soup or darken your recipes a lot more than this brand. Kimlin brand, I like. It's not. It doesn't color everything really dark, but it has a nice flavor. The dark soy sauce I really like. To make the soup spicy, you can use something like this, which is chili garlic sauce, or you can use sriracha sauce. I'm going to use my own homemade chili oil. So this is probably more stronger than some of the store-bought chili oil. So I'm just going to add a tablespoon in for now. So you can always add some more later if you want it spicier. So I would recommend anywhere from 1 to 3 tablespoons of chili oil or chili sauce. So some people like it hotter, so you put more. So I added some sliced pork from the pork roast that we had the other night. Chicken is popular. You can also add beef if you like. The soup is simmering at medium heat, so I'm just going to add the cornstarch solution. So it's 3 tablespoons cornstarch in 1/3 cup of water. So we're just going to mix that in. So put part of that in right now and just stir it around just to thicken it. So you might not need the whole thing. Sometimes you might need more. So just before you serve it, add the vinegar. So most takeout Chinese restaurants, they use a regular white vinegar like this. So we're going to put 4 tablespoons in there. But if you have the Chinese dark or the black vinegar, you can put black vinegar in there. So you can put 4 tablespoons if you like. Or you can go 2 tablespoons of black vinegar and 2 tablespoons of regular white vinegar. So it's really up to you. But black vinegar has a little more complex flavor. So you want to add the black vinegar just before serving, so you don't lose the taste of the sour black vinegar. So I'm going to put about 4 tablespoons in there. So I generally like to put white pepper, but I don't have any white pepper, so I'm going to put a teaspoon of black pepper in there. So black pepper is a little bit stronger in my opinion in terms of taste. Just as it simmers, we're going to put 2 eggs that we beat up. So we're just going to pour the eggs in and not stir it immediately. Wait maybe 5 or 10 seconds. So now just stir it. So you get the nice fluffy egg there. And just before you serve, put in 1/3 cup of chopped green onions. And just stir that in. So there you have it. Chinese style hot and sour soup. Enjoy. So now we're just going to serve the soup. I'm going to put a nice fancy bowl here. So we're going to serve the soup in a nice fancy bowl. So you see all the wood ear mushrooms with the Chinese mushrooms. So you get the fluffy egg in there. Try this soup. Ooh, that's hot. That's nice. Because I have my own homemade chili oil in there. So nice, spicy hot with some nice sour taste from the black vinegar. That's good.
Now you can order the products and ingredients that I use in my cooking videos. Just click the link below in the description for the Chinese cooking accessory guide. You can order everything online, including the wok that I use and some of the equipment that I use. Thanks for checking out my video. Please like and subscribe. Any comments are always welcome. Take care and stay safe.